Hey everyone, DayD here with the XBLA Fan Channel. Here we go, quick taste of DayD Through Time. This game is by the same people who did all four of the Gnome's Garden games, and it's essentially just a massive reskin of those games. They even reuse sound assets. It's the same materials for everything you use. It's the same upgrade system, same mission structure. I'm guessing that maybe even some of the maps are very similar. One of the things I did notice that might be a little different was on the main menu under settings, there's a very difficult thing, which you can turn it on and off. I'm guessing that makes the countdown timer, which is exactly the same with the stars, even the same graphics, exactly the same. But yeah, I'll show you a bit of this, but if you've played any of the Gnome's Gardens games, essentially any of them, it's exactly the same. Even down to a point that this last level that I played gave me the this recent level I'm playing now for you guys that gives you your first power-up, which speeds up workers' movement, even having on the right side there the exact same graphic. It even has, even on the splash screen where it says press A to start, the exact same red A button color. But this is literally the exact same game to every single point. But yeah, even if you listen to the sounds, are the same. When these things spit out, see, even the same little sounds. You upgrade this to get more robots instead of gnomes. These crack patterns are exactly the same, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of these levels were the same with just kind of slightly different looking stuff. So let's just quickly do this level. I think the only difference was that very difficult thing, which made that timer on the left side go down far faster than it is now. But this is it. You collect stuff, upgrade stuff, and try to progress to the goal. Do this thing like here, chase off Fatty, which is, I'm guessing, essentially the same as chase off the stone golems from the last game kind of thing. You can again queue up stuff. Nothing is different at all. Look at this wood. Like, some of the stuff you tear down gives you resources, some of it doesn't. The graphic for the bogs or the swamps is exactly the same. So it's not even the hey, we reskin stuff and made a new game. It's like they skinned it and just made the exact same game. But if you haven't played any of the other games, this is essentially you are playing as this. You're not really playing as this guy. You're controlling these little minions to go and run out, collect resources, and rebuild these things. In Gnome's Garden, you were controlling gnomes. Essentially different things, just gnomes. And it requires a certain amount of resources. This needs 1 robot and 3 crystals to remove it, but it gives me 3 wood. So I guess on very hard mode, the counter actually counts down. I just turned that off because it's a lot easier to show it off that way. And of course you build these things like quarries and stuff like that, which give you these resources, which you then use to expand a little more. It's not even really expanding. You're kind of just clicking. And of course I have this upgrade. If I hit X, it just speeds everyone up, and if I didn't already have the achievement, it would give me that achievement. I'm gonna get this Dino DNA. Oh, can't, not yet though. The only this little pond here, I believe, is the exact same graphic as the original Gnome games. Even this little wind behind the people is exactly the same. It's a very shameless we've got this game idea, we're just gonna put a different skin on it. So if you played the other Gnome games and have zero interest in them at all, no reason to get this one. I also can't really suggest this since it's essentially just a very lazy reskin. But if you love those games or wanted a semi-easy way to get achievements, then this might be a game for you. The splash screen music is really good. I think it's the same music that's on the freaking overworld screen. But right now, this seems like, hey, I just want gamer score kind of thing. Also, he collects those now, and I'm betting that's an achievement. No, not yet. I'm maybe getting rid of the dino is. Go over here and yeah, it's a weird looking dinosaur if you ask me. All right, let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Eventually, I think you can get like 3 little robots. Except I can't remember all the like stuff of the original games because they all kind of blended together and they never added anything to each other. I think 1 was slightly harder than the rest, but it was funny because we actually got Gnome's Garden 3, then we got Gnome's Garden 1, and then we got Gnome's Garden 2. Then we got Gnome's Garden something or other attached to the end of it. It just kind of irks me that a dev like is doing a blatant reskin of their product and trying to sell it as a different game. Get that food there. But yeah, like instead of those like berry bushes, it was like tiny little farms. Look at him rub. That's a triceratops. Why do you have meat? It doesn't make sense. And then get this, and then if I'm correct, this might be an actual achievement. That's a very fast music loop. Oh, go get him. Yeah, fight. Nope. I need to do it again. So let's send him over there. Pick this up too, because I can. This did have a feature where there was like the map was covered in fog and I was lighting bonfires and stuff like that. Those fireworks at the end, exact same graphic. Those stars, same graphic. And then that's it. That's the level. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the next one and then I'll let you guys go. So I gotta repair the bridge, and it's just gonna be the exact same, like that little thing here. Like, these games are so the same that I'm able to turn off the help within the first 5 seconds of the game, and like nothing is really lost whatsoever. This one also seems to have the aiming reticle issue of one of the other ones. But this is DayD Through Time, a blatant reskin of Gnome's Garden 1, Gnome's Garden 2, Gnome's Garden 3, and whatever Gnome's Garden 4, whatever subtitle they threw on that to try to make it sound different. I know it sounds mean, but it's almost feels dishonest that they're trying to be like, hey, we made this other game, but no, we actually did not. We took our existing game and put a different coat of paint on it. But thank you very much for joining me. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fan Channel. Check out other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out a lot. I'm going to keep collecting these crystals for now. But thank you and have a nice day. Bye.